Today I need to give you an update on the work of our task force on reopening the church for worship. Let me start with what feels to me certainly like bad news. We've decided that the best course right now is to continue to wait at least another month before worshiping again in our sanctuary, chapel, or fellowship hall. I want to walk you through our decision, but first I want to thank all of you who took the time to complete our recent congregational survey. Your responses and your comments were very helpful. One thing that the survey revealed very clearly, and I think we all know this, is that we miss worshiping together. It also revealed, however, that more than 55% of you are not comfortable returning to worship at the end of June, while another 37% said you would trust the task force and return in June if we deemed it safe and implemented needed precautions. So we take your trust in your responsibility and our responsibility very seriously. Throughout our work, the task force has kept before us John Wesley's first general rule for Christian discipleship: do no harm. Safeguarding the safety and health of all who worship here at Glen is our first priority. So right now, returning to worship inside would require a number of really stringent safeguards, such as using one entrance and following staggered directed exiting. Temperature checks would be required before entering, along with the wearing of face masks, face coverings while together. Adequate personal distancing in the pews would be essential, and we would even need to limit restroom usage. Also, we would not be able to provide child care for a while. And finally, we would be unable to sing together. And for us at Glen, that's a big deal. So we put those precautions on the scales, and we weighed them against the restrictions' effect upon our worship experience. What would the change be, and how would it affect our worship together? We therefore decided that we need to wait. We are, however, planning an outdoor service on July 12th at 9:30 a.m. The gathering in that way will be safer and easier to manage. And of course, we will continue to enhance our online worship experiences. Those online services, by the way, have been well attended, with average weekly views in May and June of 867. We've also added a Wednesday evening service with well over 200 views each week there. Thank you for joining those services. And by the way, if you know someone who does not use the internet and would like church publications and updates mailed to their home, please call the church office at 404-634-3936 and talk with Kathy Mobley. She'll be happy to help. We're also exploring the option of phone a sermon, which will allow people who are less tech savvy to keep in touch as well. We're doing all we can to stay connected, and our task force will continue to do their work. Please do not hesitate to call the church office if there is anything we as the clergy can do for you. And let's continue to pray for one another and for the work of Christ's church in the world. Thank you for your faithful service and for your faithfulness to the church and for your faithfulness to Christ's kingdom in these challenging days. God bless you.